Hello and welcome to the show. I'm going to do some more career mode on Forza 5. I've sorted my controller layout. Woohoo! I have my clutch in the right place and everything. Before I get started though, we're going to have a look at the Forza Vista thing. And since this is well, kind of the reason why there's less cars, because they're all the Auto Vista versions. So yeah, here we go. Look at the shiny car. When I say shiny, it's not quite shiny. It's a wooden panelled car. Exploder. Oh, it only opens the doors. What? You can't. No, never mind. Let's go sit in the car, shall we? This is the singular time I'm going to use this. Implode. Close the doors. Oh, look at this is okay. It's kind of cool. I sort of like the Auto Vista mode and everything. But I don't want to get into into sort of reviewy mode. I'll do a full-on review at another time. But there we go. That is my slightly odd Honda. Let's go back. Let's go to continue career, sport compact. So we'll stay in the opening championships. What should we do? Modern hot hatch, early hot hatch. I don't really want to do this. Any more of that stuff for this episode. Let's go early hot hatch.
You can pretty much carbon date a chap, or for that matter the right kind of girl, by their hot hatch of choice. Like a first pin-up, a first LP, look that up if you're under the age of 30, or a first crush. Hot hatches are part of the fabric of us. Me, you, Clarkson, even May. Because it was okay to dream about hot hatches long before you were ever old enough to think about actually owning one. And it was okay to do that because we all might, if we worked hard at school, actually one day be able to afford one. So where are you going to start? Where hot hatches did with the VW Golf GTI, or its slightly chubbier but faster offspring, the Mark II GTI 16 valve. Then again, maybe Volkswagens aren't your thing. So there are Honda Civic Type Rs or a Renault Clio V6. But remember what I said. You can tell a lot about someone by the hot hatch that he or she craves.
Okay, I do quite like that they have they have Top Gear doing the sort of, I don't know, what would you call it? The introductions for a certain section. So the choices of 2003, I wouldn't really say was an early hot hatch. There are some cars on here that are DLC. There's like a season pass thing out, a day one DLC. Again, don't get me blooming started on that nonsense. Right, what are our choices? Well, it's really going to be between. I mean, I like the Golf GTIs, but it's really going to be between either this Civic or the Clio, and I think it's going to go to the Clio because the Clio is rear-wheel drive. Oh, right, okay. So it recommends some cars. I was wondering why Volkswagen's at the front and then the Volkswagen's at the back. I guess it recommends some vehicles to use in fact, it's only recommending Volkswagens. Okay. No, go away. We don't want Volkswagens. We want a rear-wheel drive Clio. Yes, there we go. I don't want to buy a paint job, particularly. Unless there's any really, really cool ones at on the first sort of couple. You're almost the right colour. I'll give you that. It's almost got to the right colour. No, I'll go pick one. Special colours. What should we have this car in? No, we'll go. Here we go. We'll get an orange Clio. We'll have should we have an offensively bright orange Clio or just a normal orange? I think we'll go for a normal orange for now. 50,000 credits, and I only have 100,000. Never mind. We're gonna get it. Buy with credits. And there we go. I have two cars. I have 549 cars on Forza 4. I now have two.
This is your
Forza 5.
2003 Renault Sport Clio
Yes,
V6.
I know. I bought it. I know what car it is. Yay! Look, it's a shiny Clio. We're going to LAGUNA SECA. 8 races. That's a lot of races in a series. That's an all. Okay, on the last video, I was planning on editing it so that each part was about 20 minutes long instead of 40 minutes long. There wasn't a good sort of transition point to cut it, so I thought, sod it, you have a 40-minute video. If I can't back out within this whole 8-race series, there's definitely going to be a cut in the middle at some point. I'll try and remember and keep an eye on the time, how long I've been recording for. I really didn't realise I'd gone for 40 minutes in the first blooming video. So yeah, the sign of a good game is one where you fire it up and then it's been 2 hours and you haven't noticed. Yeah, that's how you judge if a game's good or not. In this case, it was only 40 minutes, but that's because I was supposed to be paying attention to recordings. Oh, shut up! I already don't like her. Can she go away now, please? I'm just going to. I can't even start a race while they're talking. Right, don't you shake your head at my car in the background, you. I see you. Right, let's go. Let's start race and. Try and do better. I can't blame the controller layout anymore. In the background, there's a red and black Golf. I do quite like the addition of. Hold on a second. I swear, like 10 seconds ago, there was a person just standing next to my car. Not even 10 seconds, like 2 seconds before you start. There is someone standing next to your car, and then there is nobody. They have all vanished. Right, so we're going up the inside of everybody. Ooh, that's a very bright blue Golf. Okay, our brakes a little bit early just so I don't career into the back of that Golf there. So, I have come across one, shall we say, slight niggle, I think is a polite way of putting with this controller. While I like the fact that the triggers have vibration in them, okay, it's a little bit hard getting used to, a little bit weird, but I think, oh, you moron! You utter pillock, who are you? XMT Schluler. Yeah, you're a moron, or your AI is. That's stupid. I will not get angry at the AIs. I will not get angry at the AIs. I will not get angry at the AIs. Well, okay, I don't care if you're driving to the side of me when I'm that far alongside you. Anyway, I got distracted. Yes, controller issue. My one personal niggle, which probably won't affect 99% of you, is the right button. It's a little bit, I don't know, it's a little bit weird pressing the right button. Like, you don't, it's hard to tell when you've actually pressed it or not. Unless you've played with a controller, I can't explain it to you better than that. Oh, AI's doing some rallycross. You can never quite, where are you going, AI? It looks like they put my AI in the game. Yeah, you can never quite tell when the right button is depressed. Now, on the most part, that probably doesn't bother anybody. But for me, the right button is my clutch. Kind of important to know when that's been depressed or not. I think it's something I'll probably get used to. I'm just so used to the 360 controller's right button that, it's a little bit weird. So if I do mess up any of these gear changes, I'm just making sure I didn't screw that one up. That's what the problem is. It's just me being a little bit confused with the clutch button. But we're getting there. I do quite like having the vibration on the brake trigger. Now that I've got a bit more... Oh, sorry, I've taken far too much speed into there. You get a better sense of when the car's sort of about to lock up and everything. It is useful. I said last time I wasn't sure about it. Now I'm kind of getting a bit more used to it. I think it is quite a useful feature. Oh dear, we're going exploring again. Ooh, this is not going particularly to plan. It's much better than it was last time, though. Right. Ooh, understeer. We've run out of grip. Okay, I don't know what I'm chasing. I've got a Clio. I've got an orange Clio behind me as well. Ooh, get turned. Slow down, please. Thank you very much, car. This blooming sun is yet again right in your face. I don't know. You could model the sun in a different place, I would have thought. Like, unless you're going to have changing times, in which case... Oh, I've screwed that up. Oh, I've really binned that. That's simulation steering for you. If you get it wrong, you often just go round in a circle. There's not much you can do to save it. Ooh, there we go. That's better. See, look at that. Well, it was very slow through there. That was me being cautious. Go away, Clio. Don't want you. Go backwards. Go play with the other AIs. And not getting... Don't come interfere with me, who's... Oh, the AI in front of me have ignored the corkscrew. Oh, it is literally like being in an online lobby, this one. Ooh, get turned in there nicely. No, we've got a bit more understeer in this car than I was expecting. Or maybe there's just less grip in general, as I've driven this corner loads of times on previous Forzas. In fact, on every single racing game imaginable has LAGUNA SECA, and if you can normally be flat out on the exit there in a Clio V6, apparently not on here. What is that we're chasing down? I'm going back into long distance car spotting mode. I think it might be a Civic. I'm not entirely sure. I've got another lap to go. Let's make sure I get... No, now I'm seeing... Now it is a Golf, I think. It'll probably be an Audi when I get close. Yes, I have one more lap to catch the... I've forgotten what I said. Golf. Yeah, that thing. Who was very quick at the start of the lap and is now... Yeah, AI still being... Not even AI, I shouldn't call them AI. Drivatars being inconsistent again. Alright, I got to stop that time without locking up and without going to visit every sort of acre of sand trap. Ooh, okay, we are good. I might get a win. I might be instantly more successful than my previous video with with a sensible controller layout. For those of you who are wondering, I use layout 11. I swap the handbrake and the clutch and I invert the gears. This means that I have clutch on the right button and my gears are on the right thumbstick. So when I want to change up, I flick the stick up, and when I want to change down, I flick the stick down. It is a weird layout until you get used to it. It's the only... Well, because I sometimes, when I use filming, I end up accidentally leaving it at layout 1, I think it is. I can also drive with A as the clutch and X as shift up and B as shift down. But yeah, this layout is a weird layout and it'll take a while getting used to it. Although when I first learned manual and clutch, this was the easiest system, or the easiest layout to learn on. It's a good layout. Once you get used to it, it is a woohoo, big lock up there. It is a good system, and I think it's the best way of running manual and clutch on here. The only slight downside is, as I mentioned, the right button is a little bit odd. Ooh, a bit of oversteer, a bit of understeer all at once. That's not too nice. Ooh, click the apex, and the tiny bit of sliding that I would rather not be having in this car. Ooh, God, get it stopped. And around the final corner, I like that there's now all sorts of cars parked up on the hill, and the crowds are there's many more people. Hello, everybody, in the crowds, and there's a helicopter constantly flying around and filming. Oh dear. Hey, I won a race. I drove okay. I've got a bit. Oh, AI's fallen off the road. It wasn't me. It wasn't me that time. I got an achievement. Sweet. Oh dear. What does my car? Oh, my car's looking okay. I gave a little nudge on somebody. I think the damage system has been reworked in the minute, like the instant you touch somebody, you don't get aero damage. I haven't seen like the little damage graph appear, and it hasn't been giving me kind of warnings on Forza 4. In case you haven't played it, I suspect most people who are watching this would have played Forza 4. Hey, affinity level with Renault. On Forza 4, if you so much as touch the back of somebody, the chances are you're going to break your aero. And then there's always the cars, say at on Super Cups, were near invincible on the most part. You could really beat them up, and they would remain damage free. Please be quiet. Let's carry on. But yeah, on here I think it must have been reworked. So things like bump drafting in NASCAR is actually possible. On Forza 4 you just can't do it because you'll touch the back of somebody else's car and then you'll break your aero. When you broke your aero, your car lost all speed. Well, when you were in sort of equal cars and high performance cars, yeah, you broke the aero and all speed was gone. If you touch the back of a V8 supercar and you get rear aero damage, you are just going to be spending... hold on, wait. You'll just be spending your entire time going sideways through every single corner. On here, there doesn't seem to be the same thing. Admittedly, I am driving slower cars, but like you can have little bumps and you don't seem to damage your aero as much, which is both a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing in that, you know, you can potentially do bump drafting in NASCAR, you know, and if you have a sort of panel scrape in normal racing, you know, you shouldn't take damage, although it might mean that people are a little bit more aggressive when it comes to online, which is always a bad thing. But we shall see. We shall see how things go. Oh, is that a seed? It is a seed. Ooh, I nearly drove into the back of another seed. We slide, understeer, very wide understeer. Okay, we'll make up our own track over here. Don't mind me. Let's get back on the... Oh, God. Yeah. This car is quite understeery. I remember the Clio being more fun, more... Oh, sorry, don't mind me. I've just causing a minor... Whee! Yeah, it's also a lot harder to save the cars. I mean, on simulation steering on Forza 4, you had a similar thing to this, whereas if you started getting sideways, you could have difficulty saving it. Haven't had this much difficulty though with it. You're gonna have to be a lot more careful. Oh, we're going really understeery. What is going on with that? Oh, you're just being a moron. We'll go around the outside of that seat. Yeah, it's very, very understeery, that car. Okay, it's something new to get used to. Just have to be a little bit slower through the corners, through the middle of them too. That was a little bit scary. Where's the... Okay, we're clear of the Volkswagen. That's all good. What are we chasing down? Is it the... oh, I can't pronounce that car. I'm not even going to bother trying. Corrado? I am going to bother trying. Nah. Oh, we go... this is the Formula 1 track. Where am I going? This way. Okay, this is a shortish layout. There's no real short tracks in this game, which is a little bit of a disappointment. I personally never have a particular issue with there being a smaller track list, because all of the tracks on here are tracks that I like. However, there's no short tracks. Like Iberian, Ladera were all fairly short tracks. On Forza 4, there's none of that sort of length track on here. I mean, I think you have 3 Silverstone layouts. I haven't actually checked on the Silverstone ones. I suspect there's going to be a Grand Prix, International, and National layout, and the National will be fairly short. You've also got shortened versions of Sebring. There is a shorter Prague circuit, but even that doesn't look particularly short. So yeah, there is a distinct lack of short circuits, which is a little bit of a problem because we like running. I like running slower cars for races. Racing the lower PI cars more fun, in my opinion, when everybody's driving equal sort of slow cars. You don't have to have such ridiculous driver skill to be able to get them around the corners, around the course, and it makes for closer racing, more exciting racing. And that's what's. It's more fun to be in a battle than it is to be out at the front. I'd be bored if I was permanently leading a race. Now, there's no well, I say there's no challenge. It's no fun if you're just out there hot lapping. Well, it might be to some people, but I'd rather be in a battle. It doesn't matter if it's a battle for 9th place. It's more interesting than being miles ahead in first. Oh, we've gone very wrong over there. Never mind. Don't mind me. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Ooh, can I get this corner right? No, we've got loads of understeer. Get turned. Jesus. Ooh. Okay, we've got 2 oranges. Ooh, dear. Now we've got oversteer. Yeah, it's a new physics model, a new physics engine, whatever. Drives differently. See, what was I screwing up there? Why is this going with the gear change? Is this different? I'm not used to it. Okay, get slowed down. I got to slow down a little bit too soon. And try not to understeer massively through here. No, we've still got quite a lot of understeer. Okay. I have to adjust my driving style quite a lot, I think, for this. I don't mind too much having a car with understeer. Well, actually, it could be because this car's upgraded to this class. Maybe they've put silly upgrades on it. Who knows? I don't think Yeah, I think I'm having clutch issues. Oh, dear. Yeah, new controller. I will get used to it at some point. We shall... Oh, how did I do for damage-wise? A little ding. Little ding on the front bumper. A couple of dings. Minor scratches, I think. Not too bad. Not too bad considering. I'm sorry, Clio. Okay, we've got 7,500 credits. Can we go now? Thank you. Have we leveled up? No, we won't have done. Only 3,000 XP. Yeah, Jesus, the levels are massive. Such a huge amount of XP. Oh, look, I'm 66th in the world. Woohoo! I am amazing. I'm not. The advantage of playing a game on... I'm playing this on release date. I think this video is going to be out on Saturday. But yeah, the advantage of playing a game very early is you get very high on the leaderboards. I will not stay there. What's the highest I've been on a leaderboard? I got really high in Formula 1 at Hungary, I think. Where did I get? 100? In the top couple of 100, I think. And on... Oh, shut up. I know it's Spa. You don't need to tell me. I've forgotten. Iberian. Yeah, I think in B class Iberian I got in around about 500th on the leaderboard. Very rare. I also got very high on a PGR one. Can't remember what it was. It was a bike. I know it's rare for me driving bikes, but I got in the top 100 I think on that as well. It's very rare for me to... I'm fairly good racer, but I don't have the patience to keep going. Oh, my phone's going off in the background. Sorry about that. I don't have the patience to just keep going around and around a track to get sort of fast enough to compete at the top of the leaderboard. I probably could at Iberian if I spent long enough racing there, but yeah, I don't have the patience for it. So it's rare for me to be quite that high up. What are we? Oh, are we racing Renaults? Is it a Renault? A Renault series? Yes, it is. And I've got that Clio over there to worry about again. 2 laps of Spa. Oh dear, that's going to take quite a while in these cars. I seem to be able to get really good launches. I'm not sure if that is me using manual and clutch and the AI not quite doing that, or well, I'm just amazing, I think. That's what I'm going to say. I'm just amazing at launching the cars. Oh dear, we want to go... Oh, why are you braking there? Why did you stop there? There's nobody in front of you. It's not a corner. What a... yeah, maybe the car in front of him broke. Okay, now you can go over there. Maybe that's what happened, but otherwise, why are you putting the brakes on there? That's not clever. Now, you're flat out in a Formula 1 car, you're not in these. I've got understeer again. Oh, I'm going to go over this way just to avoid driving to the side of them again. Yeah, okay. It's definitely not flat out in these, and I do have quite a lot of understeer still. Ooh, I'll fit through that gap, I think, if I breathe in. Just, where's look behind? No, that's not... I've forgotten what I've changed. Look, that's what look behind is. There we go. I can remember my own controller layout. Right, so brake about there, and ooh, there's someone on the inside. Sorry about that. Never mind. Ooh, we're gonna have... No, we're not gonna have any oversteer. Thank God for that. Oh dear. Ooh, yep. I think I was going to take that bit too fast. Oh, for God's sake! Again with the sun. Why is it there in your face? You can position the sun anywhere you like. Because it's a game. Whoopsie. I think I'm racing the same people over and over again. Does it? It might match you? Because I seem to recognise the TG Takumi name. I swear, yeah, he's been in a few of these races. Or his driver tar, whatever. So I guess, yeah, maybe it puts you in like a certain bracket. So you'll race against the same people or something. I don't know. I'll have to investigate it at some point. Oh, sorry. Never mind. Don't mind me. Where are you? You're over that. I'm clear of you. We're going to have a look at the inside. No, not quite. Not quite there. And got the McGann is up the inside. Oh, ow! That was uncalled for. That was. And we. Oh, I've pressed the wrong button. And we begin it all over again, trying to avoid being crashed off by the AI. Fantastic fun. Alright, it is quite literally like being in an online race all the time, because the AI has just bundled me off the road. You can go over that way now. God damn it. Right, I think that it needs some work. It needs a better sort of detection on when there's another car there. Oh god, I understeer again. I think that might have been my fault, that crash. Oh, there's a McGann in the background. I don't know if you can see in my rearview mirror. It has just gone flying off into the sand trap. Okay. Alright, let's try and recover. Back up to the top three. And not be bundled off the road by somebody. That would be quite nice. How brave dare we be through here? Well, I was too brave through that bit. We're going to go up to the inside, into the final corner. No braking boards at all. I'm just going to guess. And I think I got that. Oh, for heaven's sake! I think he crashed, though. Yes, he crashed. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! You're in the wall. I win. Well, I don't win, but I beat you. I'm glad it's 2 laps. I'm glad I've got a chance of catching up to these guys. Maybe. Possibly. Oh, who knows? I need to go down another gear. And how far is he? He's quite a long way in front. They've got rid of the distance indicator. Maybe there's an option to turn it back on, but the distance indicator was really useful. It was one of the few ways you could tell, if you're running bonnet view, or even if you're running cockpit view, you can sort of tell if there's a car right up alongside you. Okay, you can't tell what side it is. Oh, got a very big oversteer moment there. But it's useful to have that sort of tell you where cars are around you. If there's someone alongside you, you can see that the distance is very, very tiny. And that's a good way of measuring if you can't necessarily look, like I can't look left and right very easily. I can look directly, but I can't look around that easily because I got on strange buttons, and I was prattling around and I forgot to brake for the corner. I do apologise, Takumi, whatever. That was completely my fault. No fault of the AI that time, and I hope I don't train my driver to drive like that. Oh dear. Yeah, that could be actually one of the issues. Like I said last video, like when I drive with the AI, I don't really care if I knock them off by accident on the most part. However, maybe that's one of the issues with the way people are driving. It trains the driver tar to not care about the other cars around it. So I think I will have to be a little bit more careful when it comes. There's helicopters everywhere, and also there is a very big crowd come to watch a 2-lap race between a few I wouldn't say uninteresting, but they're not the most exciting of vehicles. There is a massive crowd out here watching some Megans and some Clios running around. It's like Formula 1 levels of crowd for a 2-lap race of some hatchbacks. Oh, Understeer. So much Understeer. This game is Understeer Simulator, whatever the year is, 2013. Yeah, it's a very understeery car. I've said that a million times this video, but it is. Come on, get turned in, get turned in, get turned in. Well, we made it around the track without falling off the road, but we are not going to take the... Whoa! Big slide, very big... Oh, I can't catch it. Aha! I think I clipped the grass. Yeah, don't clip the grass either, that's a bad thing to do. Definitely don't want to clip the grass, and you've got to be careful of curbs, they run very wide. Well, I think I'm fairly safe. I think I'm having issues with the clutch as well. I don't think I'm clutching very well. I'm not sure what I can do about it. Yeah, it doesn't sound right. Maybe I have to hold the clutch in a bit longer. Possibly, who knows. I think I was too brake through here. Let's have a little bit of brake. And that's more like it. Look at that, good turn. Oh, I thought that was perfect. Got scared, thought I'd missed the braking zone. We'll get stopped for this. Go down some gears. Oh, maybe not down to first quite. And clip the inside and have a few issues on the curb. And now we're going to understeer wide, but never mind. We are going to take a second place. I'm not too disappointed with second place. I'll take that. And woohoo! Yeah, I'll take the money. You don't have to come first either to get, like, I guess, a gold to get the maximum reward. I don't know if it matters if you come anywhere in the top 3. I've taken a bit of a beating this time. I do apologise, Renault. It's not the healthiest looking cars that I've finished a race with, but yeah, it doesn't seem to matter if you come first or second or third. You still get equal winnings. That's a bit of a shame, but oh well. I'm going to level up. Yay! Driver level 3, and I've got some money as well. Fantastic. And now we sit at this screen for far too long. And well, that wasn't terrible. Well, yeah, it was all right. It was okay. I've beaten my car up a little bit. Anyway, that is it for this video, guys. So thank you very much for watching. Yeah, tomorrow there'll be another Let's Play in this, and then hopefully Monday we will be doing some challenges of some sort. Daniel hasn't got his Xbox yet, and I think his is supposed to come Monday, but he's not really sure. So it'll probably be me doing challenges for now, on the most part. Stig has his Xbox, so we might have some Stig stuff as well. Possibly. Not sure quite. But yeah, there should be some challenges coming out Monday. And another Let's Play tomorrow. However, that is it for today. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.